I'm Marley.
I am the host.
And we are the Black Yankee. Welcome, Black. We are here to talk about Backrooms. Backrooms. Sorry, we had a time with our intro. Yes. Yes, we are here to talk about Backrooms. We saw the movie and we're just kind of here to give our take on it if you have not seen it. There may be spoilers, so spoiler alert ahead of time. Just be mindful. Something may come up that we talk about in here that might spoil it, but we'll try not to spoil it. And we're gonna try not to spoil this one.
No, I'm spoiling this.
Okay, we're
This
gonna
needs to
spoil
be
this
talked
one. So
about.
spoiler alert.
This needs to be
Because
talked about.
spoiler alert. If you have seen the movie, please comment below. Let us know what you think. We love a good discussion. So give us your thoughts on it because we're gonna give our thoughts on it. Do you wanna kick off the
Man. All right. How we gonna start? See, what's that man's name?
who?
Black guy.
Oh, I can't pronounce that.
Oh, it's an African name.
12 Years a Slave.
African name.
That's all I got. It's the guy from 12 Years a
That
Slave.
guy, man. He doesn't seem he's like the. Didn't I say this? Wasn't this said? He's like the black Justin Long or whatever. Did I say that?
Yeah, he called him Justin Long in a previous.
He gives me Justin Long vibes. Like nothing. Like he does stuff in movies where it's like and then he always ends up getting caught up or something, and then it's just whatever. He's always in that kind of realm of space. So I kind of felt like that was gonna happen here, and lo and behold, that did happen. In a weird way.
Yeah.
17, right? Yeah, 17.
I think so.
All right, man. Look,
visually, loved it.
it's
A24.
Look,
A24's got they did the A24 thing with their lighting composition, color composition, their slow push-ins, their they're dramatic visuals.
yeah.
And how
I'm
they
not.
tell
I'm not.
things
I'm
is
not
very
gonna crap on
A24.
it. I'm not gonna crap on it. I will say this though. It's just
Oh, that was
the set decorator. Kudos to you, bro.
Yeah.
Kudos to
I
you
like
because you made the movie. Essentially, it was you.
it.
Lighting wise, nothing strikes you because it's all one
It's
note.
very flat, yeah.
It's all one
It's
note.
very flat lighting.
It's all like just hospital, office building lighting, which is
And yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
whatever. And so with that, it's very easy to make something eerie and uneasy when you're in large or just elongated. Like you can be in any kind of space. It's just you got to. I don't know. It's very. Let me dial it. Let me go back, man. Let me go back because it's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
I'm trying to give it the good notes before I give it the bad notes.
The guy, right? The guy.
Mm-hmm.
He is a person in mourning, right?
I mean, you could say he's in mourning. I mean, his wife kicked him out.
We don't know why though, do we?
We don't know why his wife kicked him out, but his wife kicked him out, and that's kind of later on revealed. It's revealed early, but it's not revealed immediately.
That's kind of crazy.
Right?
We don't know why he
yeah
is getting why he got a divorce.
Like what he did.
We don't know
if
he cheated or she cheated or if whatever the problem was.
Clue.
We have no idea.
We have no clue.
So it's just like this lingering thing for him.
But you can see how when he reenacted it with his therapist, it's like you might be the problem, my guy.
It might be him because of his drinking.
It might be,
but,
yeah.
I mean, that's probably like the only thing that I can see is like the drinking.
Yeah.
Um,
But he's like in therapy.
yeah.
So like he has these therapy sessions and he reenacted his last
Yo,
his fight with his wife and he said some terrible things. I'm like,
that's some
"Oh,
wild stuff.
you're kind of awful,
But then
dude."
I ain't really think too much of it because it seems like you would be pissed off because you got kicked out of a house that you're still paying for. Like all of that
Yeah.
stuff, that makes sense why you would be pissed off. Like that makes sense. So it doesn't really seem too crazy or whatever. I will say the therapist backstory, my God.
Wild. She has some wild stuff going on in
Yo,
her life.
she cannot
Her
be a
mom
therapist. I'm
her
like, how
mom
the
was
hell is she a
crazy,
therapist?
but maybe she looked at that and was like, I'm going to help people, but
Oh my
it's just
goodness.
very interesting. Her
Holy crap.
backstory
Like
is like
her stuff is
wild.
wild.
I could see how she got there. The main character, I guess was trying to be an architect, but he ended up being a furniture store um, owner,
Owner.
and
Yeah.
so he's like making these commercials for his furniture store,
Very
competing with other ones. This is set in the 90s,
yeah,
which
I
I
was
do
just gonna
like.
say that
I love
it's a
that.
period piece, so
It's a period
it puts you
piece.
back a little bit.
Yeah.
And so the furniture commercials kind of put you in like those. You remember when that chubby white lady used to be on the magic carpet with the little tiara? And
No, what are you talking
she
about?
used to promote furniture and stuff at the store.
That's probably local, like,
Yo,
but
son.
to your
So
thing.
yeah,
That's
so
hilarious.
growing up, you had
Your
a lot
thing.
of that was a lot. I cannot remember her name. I can't remember the story, but that I just remember her like floating on
Oh
this little
my
carpet with, and
gosh.
she it was like this long blue like dress, long blue dress, tiara, and just chubby like middle aged white lady, like just like flying on the
Wow.
carpet, talking about sales and furniture.
Yeah,
It was
that was
crazy.
local, so
Um,
it only aired locally.
Yeah,
So
it was probably
I've
some St.
never
Louis
seen
ish.
it. That's
So
hilarious.
yeah, man, it kind of puts you in the mind of like those kind of commercials, which was kind of funny because they also had what was the other
Yeah, the
guy?
old school.
Who was the other guy?
What? The other commercial dude?
Yeah,
He
what was
was
he
doing
doing?
he was like
Westerns.
Western,
He was doing
yeah.
like
He was like a
cowboys and stuff.
barn, yeah.
Hilarious. So
But it's set in 1990, and I like that.
yeah, exactly in 19. It was like June. It was like
June,
June.
yeah. Before I was born, but hey,
Yeah.
I was somewhere in that
I mean, we were
state.
we were definitely talked about. No, we were in stomachs.
We were in stomachs, yeah.
No, we were in stomachs.
But it was cool. So I like that part, and I like that like liminal spaces and all of that backroom like lore kind of starts with those weird like 90s photos that have that vibe to them.
they did pay
So
homage to the original photo that all of this kind of
and
spawned
that too,
from.
yeah.
Like the original photo that's it spawned from, and then the actual second piece that everybody clamored to see, and they
Yeah.
showed both pieces, which is actually pretty cool, just for short glimpses, but they showed those pieces.
Yeah. It was cool.
All right, man. So
Like
like
the
he
visuals were great. I like the liminal
transitions,
spaces in
transition
there in the back
wise,
rooms.
tops. Transition is
Transition
tops.
was
'Cause, I
great.
mean, you jumping from like roof
Yeah.
to ceiling and this to that and this to that. Like
Yeah.
it was cool. Like
The spaces, the different spaces, just everything was weird and everything was different. No
yeah,
room was structured the
yeah,
same. It was all different.
yeah.
I liked all of that. So it was really amping me up to think it was going to be like something really scary or something really like terrifying like behind all of this because
Yeah.
it's so weird
Going in,
already.
we didn't really know if it was gonna be like a monster or an entity or
Yeah, what it was going to
what
be.
was gonna ultimately be the
I'm
problem
thinking
in the
it's like
thing.
something in there that's going to try to take you out.
And I mean, it does.
And
I mean, it
in a
is.
way there is, but it's not like how you would think.
Man, look, bro.
And here's where we get to the bad stuff.
I
It's like the
mean,
guy, he finds the guy's working there. He ends up finding these magical switches. Then he ends up finding
I
this
should start
space.
shaking. But yeah, I mean, I mean,
finds the back rooms and he's like in there. He's just like living in there. Like he's gone for weeks. And then he like hires his store workers to come in there and like explore.
so he goes
some
down there
weird-
every day.
Yeah.
Like every
He's
night
been
he
down
goes
there every
down
day
there
at night, yeah.
and he maps it out.
And it's because he's living there.
And he's like, which is also another
Yeah,
thing,
that's a whole
because he
nother thing.
lost his house,
Yeah, he's
which
living in the
which is
store that
very
he
sad
runs.
for this
Poor thing.
man.
Yeah.
This guy, he's
Yeah.
going through a time.
So
But so he goes in, yeah, and he has an experience in there. That was his
mhm.
first time.
Yeah, weird. It was like almost like a get out of here. Like
Son,
there's something in
you
here.
had a
I wouldn't go back.
situation
I'm not going back in there.
first
Like
time in. The
first
first
time.
time in, it was
Very
eerie,
creepy.
bro. Eerie, creepy.
Very eerie.
Something pops
Eerie.
out.
Something was
You don't
there.
know what that
Obviously
is.
following
Can't
him.
see it.
He
No,
was lucky to have found a loop around to get out. He's
man,
very
it just so
lucky.
happened to be a last door. The way that they get through things was also very eerie. Like they had very
Yeah.
small openings, small doors. Like old girl that
Like
tried to like climb up the thing and get through the little door, and the door just like I'm like, oh shit.
yeah,
Like
it's like
it was
like some of the spaces like zoomed in and he's like climbing up a wall to like
yeah.
open this
There's a lot of
3-part door.
forced perspective kind of
Um
situations where the
they had to
hallway gets
lower a guy
smaller,
down when
and
his store workers went down there. He
that
like
was
lowered
crazy.
one of them down
That
and
was
it was like
crazy.
way
Hallway
down.
kept getting longer.
It's so
It
weird.
was nuts.
So that part was eerie, but other than that, it was
Just made you unsettled.
yeah, it
Basically.
was like an unsettling feeling, but it wasn't anything like scary. I wasn't like freaked out or anything like that. I would say like more anxious.
It's a
Like,
few,
where
yeah.
is
It
this
makes you
gonna
very
go?
anxious. It's a few jump scares in there. The story, man, it just,
And I think it fizzled. I think it was going somewhere and it was building up to something, but then it just
it
fizzled.
fizzles with my man's. It
Yeah.
fizzled with my man's and his decisions and what he decided to do. I don't know if that was, um, actor, direction, produce. I don't know who decided that this decision right there.
This
But that
you're
decision,
saying is his acting?
his acting was cool because it fit the dynamic of it. It was cool. A little much
I felt
at
like
times. A little much at times. I felt like he went
sometimes
too far
I
in.
feel like sometimes with his therapist, it was like overly dramatic. Like she wasn't matching his intensity. But I feel like his intensity was good because it warranted his unstable mind.
Yeah,
She just wasn't matching that.
I
It was
wouldn't
like
expect
almost
her
like
to.
doing
I wouldn't
it
expect
wasn't
her to match because she's a therapist.
he, I would say match as far as like a natural reaction to that. It was like performative more than it was reactional.
I can see that.
Um so yeah. I could see performance wise how it lacked and it could have been just a little bit better. But it was yeah, it was just I don't know. I feel like it still worked. It wasn't the worst part. It
It didn't
wasn't
throw
bad.
it didn't
I
throw
didn't
anything off.
yeah,
It
I
just
didn't think it was
it made
bad.
me wish for more, but it didn't throw anything off. I guess ultimately it's just a
I
decision of
I think the storyline threw me
what
off.
it was.
Yeah.
What it was.
Yeah.
The explanation of it for me, I guess, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think this is actually, because it's still like an open-ended, like you really don't know what's
You
going
don't know
on.
what it is?
You have no
Yeah.
idea. You don't know
And
what's
I
going on.
like that they have that part in there that it's like we don't know what it is, but the direction that they went as far as like telling, you know, telling the story of like we don't know what it is. It didn't read well to me. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you know, ultimately it was like the guy's manifestations of his mind, his memories or whatever. The rooms turn into whatever that is for you. And then he had part of him manifested into like this killer pirate because he was a pirate in his
I don't know if he did that or it just happened. Like,
I don't know.
see, that's the thing too.
Like
It's
it's
like
unexplainable.
I don't think he's making like when he was even explaining it in that room with them in there. It was like he was explaining it as if these are fragments of memories of people or things that was in like because he was saying it's just infinite. It's nonstop, right? So it's got to be memories upon different things different places and everything else, especially of the people that's in there. So if
Yeah.
he's been in there every day, his memories are gonna be in there, heavy if
Yeah.
not, which means that that monster probably wasn't even there until he got there. That probably when he was running from. He was probably running from something else.
I don't know.
And then
That was the part where it got weird for me. It
and then
got
the
weird
girl
for me.
behind him was his wife. That's why he scalped her and put the hair on her.
It's
And that's
just,
why like it's like multiple layers of
and
her
he's like, we
face.
can
And
eat them, and I'm like,
the eat part was crazy. It looked like couch fluff. I'm not gonna
It
hold
does.
you.
It
It like
did
looks
look like
like
couch.
my man was eating furniture, but it was probably like marshmallow or mascarpone or whatever you want to say.
It was
Crazy,
weird.
crazy.
And
That
it's
was
like, you're
nuts.
living off of that.
It's a
Is
lot.
that driving you
Yo, son.
crazy?
It almost felt. You know what it felt like?
Are the people
Ooh.
that watching you, because there's people that are watching them, they find his therapist because the therapist goes after the guy, and she
Yeah.
gets caught up in there, tries to escape, triggers something, and then they come get her, and they're pretty much telling her,
She runs
we
into the
need you
sign.
in there.
She runs into that sign. That sign got destroyed. Now, I think the signs are like little checkpoints for them, and also little things to draw out the monsters. Once they draw them out, they probably, because what they do is subdue it. That whole thing was supposed to subdue or
Yeah.
whatever. So I think they try to like capture it and then study it. I think that's what those things were for.
It's just so weird.
But this thing puts me in the mind of like Rick and Morty, like a Rick and Morty mixed with a Stranger
Yeah.
Things.
It was
Stranger Things
definitely giving
situation.
Stranger Things as far as like upside down. It was pretty much like that.
Basically upside
It was
down,
pretty much a
just
more
with
trippier upside down.
yeah.
So
Because you
you
can
go in
hear
there, it's the
people
same
through certain
world.
thing, and
Yeah.
it was a whole thing. Like yeah, it really felt like the upside down, but then it like puts me in the mind of Rick and Morty just because of how trippy that true thing was. Like it was almost like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like they would be walking through that, and then something like that would be happening to them. Like it felt like something like that. It was crazy.
Extraterrestrial
Yeah,
moments.
it was very. It's just a
Or
dimension.
just like sci-fi moments.
It's very
Yeah.
dimensionally sci-fi.
Which I thought it was gonna go more sci-fi.
I thought, yo, son,
I thought their direction was gonna go more sci-fi. I wanted to go more horror.
I thought it was
Like
gonna
there's
go
something
less
down there
sci-fi. It actually went
creepy.
more sci-fi than I thought it was gonna go.
But it was a decent amount.
I wish that it would have went like the games, just a little bit more. As far, I mean, because the POV shots and everything else of the cameras and stuff, like that was cool. I really
Great.
did like that. It felt more like a game situation, especially when
Mhm.
you're like going through the little openings and shit like that.
Mhm.
But if they would have kept true to a little bit more of the monsters that have formed into all of these things, I think it would have went into a whole like scary situation, like the Smileys, like the party goer that like tricks you into like partying with that mug, and then like it starts trying to kill you. The
Mhm.
thing that like you gotta like keep your eye on, and then like as soon as you keep your eye off of it, like it comes at like stuff like that, and like
Yeah,
oh my
I
goodness,
would have liked something like
if
that.
you put that into a movie, bro, do you know how terrifying that
Scary.
is? And that was an open invitation for that right there, because it's in your game. You know what I like that it paid homage to how it originally started. I just wish that because of the fandom and how big it's turned out and all of this stuff, yes, it went from the movie like to the interpretations of YouTube, to then it went to the games and all of that other stuff. But like the game part of it though is very thoughtful how they did it in the games, because you see all these pools and you get a visual representation of it. It's not just like
Yeah.
like hey, imagine this. It's more so you can see it now, and it's multiple. It's a thousand rooms out there, man. You don't know what's going on. Each one is eerie, and each one has different types of monsters that you got to worry about, and they all give you different types of
See,
problems.
that would have been nice to see in a
Amazing.
movie. That would have been nice to
Is
see.
that not
Different
nice?
rooms, different monsters. You don't know what the fuck is going on. We could have still had somebody been there, and they could have still been like, "Hey, we're here. We have people in here."
Yeah.
And
You
the
still could
whole
have
thing
people
is, the
surveilling
whole
it.
thing is they're finding people, trapping people in there,
Yeah.
and experimenting on them
That would be nice
because
too.
we don't know how to get them out,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Because I
From
mean, who is this?
or no, we don't know what these things are in here that are killing people, but we
Right.
got to figure it out. But we keep sending people in here and they keep dying,
To
blah blah
draw
blah.
them
That
here
would have
so
been
we can
great.
test them.
You would have been
Like
great.
you would have gave the people
I would have,
surveying
yeah.
them surveying the space more of a purpose, because they were just there just surveying. I don't know who these
They were,
people
yeah, they
are.
were just
Are they a
surveying,
company? We don't
and they
know.
never made the ending clear. Like the therapist went into the back rooms to try to find the guy. She found the guy. He
He,
made her reenact their therapist session.
which was even
The
more
man's
unsettling the second time.
manifestation of himself as a big monster came out, killed him, chased her around. She triggered something. The science or whatever people,
We don't even know. We don't even know who they are.
research
Are
people,
they
yeah.
scientists? I
He
don't
he didn't
know.
even say doctor. He's like, I'm Phil.
Yeah, I'm Phil.
I'm
It's
like,
like it's
whoa.
he's basically what he was saying at the end was like he was like they were just a regular store. Like he was like I can't remember what kind of store he said. It was just a random regular store, and they figured out that this thing this space is out there, and then they literally stopped what they were doing and put everything that they had into that, and that's who they are.
Yeah.
I still don't know who they
Yeah.
are. We still don't know what that is. We don't know nothing.
And then the girl's like, so the therapist is like, so what are you gonna do with me? You know, do I have to go back in there? And then all of a sudden she's like back in there.
Hey,
So it's like,
question.
are
But
you
she
gonna just
wasn't back
listening
in
to
there.
them?
That she wasn't back in there. That was a memory of her in the room.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. She didn't turn into that. It was like layered faces with her at the end with like two hands and stuff.
I know, but that was like at the very end. That was like the last shot. So
Oh, you talking about when she like gets back? Okay, yeah.
yeah, because
So
like
like
immediately after we
okay.
see her in
So she
there.
gets out, right? She gets out into like this little sliver of space. Yeah.
Mhm.
She gets out and it's the furniture store. Yeah. Gets there.
Mhm.
Can't get out there.
Mhm.
Right?
Kills the big thing.
I don't think he dies, man.
They ended up going and experimenting on him. They put him on some type of gurney thing, and I guess they're dissecting him,
That's
researching
even
him,
okay.
nursing him back to health. They're doing something with him.
So we don't know what this space is. It feels for me. It feels like for me. It feels because we've seen this guy before. He was living a regular life, and this was like in the middle of the movie. The guy that Phil. We've seen Phil before.
Mm-hmm.
So we see Phil. He's like he's having dinner with his family, and he sees the furniture commercial, and he's like, "Holy crap, that's the guy!" I see
one of the researchers.
in the thing.
Yeah.
So is that
didn't say it out loud?
Is that the same place? Is that the same place?
I think it's just he just recognized the guy from the cameras.
No, I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Is it like different Earths, or are we in different places? Right? Are the surveyors in a different space in time, or space in Earth, or whatever?
No, I think they're in the same.
They're all in the same spot.
I feel like they're in the same spot. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. So then, if
they probably had somebody go in there and place cameras and all of that, and
I mean, yeah, of course.
But they have to figure out again how to get people to access that so they can research them. So they've got to be able to be on this side.
Yo, dude,
to keep track of that.
Dude just so happened to find it. They didn't invite him. He just found that.
Those switches weren't there before. That's what he was saying.
So was that the invitation? Hey, find where the switch goes. Was that what that was?
No, I think the switches being there were them planting it there.
How can they do?
I don't know.
Hey man, all right.
How can any of that exist? How can they walk through freaking walls to get to the back room?
It's a dimensional thing. It's a whole back.
Well, that's my answer to the switches.
It's a dimensional thing, which it blends into the spaces, which also makes sense because it's
that dude. He literally said he was like, these weren't here before.
It wasn't.
Exactly. So it's like they put that there too. I think that was the activation for the Backrooms.
The activation.
Yeah.
It needs the
I
switch
think
to
it's
start. I think that I
what
think
is
that
it
was
for then?
it was there the whole time. I feel like it was there the whole
He
time.
said it was not there.
Not the
Review.
switches, the space and time. That door has been there. I feel like that door's been there for forever
It
long.
might have.
He just didn't
Who
know about the
knows?
door. You know what brought
Until they
attention to the door?
the switches.
The lights have always been messing up. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. It would be the switch that brought
Okay. Oh
attention
my
to
gosh.
the sliver of space, but at the same time, he should still. You know what? All right, they in the same spot, right? So when she gets out and talks to Phil, she's not in a different spot. She's on Earth. That's the same space. Yeah.
Yeah. But I believe they send her back in. Because she's like, what are you going to do with me? It's like,
They never
can't,
answer.
they don't answer. And then all of a sudden you see her in there. Then you see another shot of her face, like in that distorted
I just think she was just
thing.
in an interrogation room. I don't even
Okay.
know if that was even. We don't even know anything.
Okay. I
It's
think
just.
you need to go back and look at that.
It's a lot of interpretation going on, man.
There's a lot of interpretation,
Look,
and
bro.
I think that's what Backrooms was intended to do. I think it was meant to spark
Sure.
artistic interpretation
It
of
could
it,
have been so much
but
more, but
it
sure.
could have been
Like,
more
if this is
scarier
what
for
you're going
me.
for, good on you because it truly did that. I just wish that you would have just, made me scream and shart a
Yeah,
little bit.
I
Like, what
I
are we
want
doing? I
Jar.
just, like, what are we
Yeah,
doing? But hey,
I was not thrilled. I loved visually. I loved it. I thought it looked good. Um, I loved it. I love the concept. I love the time period, the period piece time.
yeah, I mean,
I loved all of that. Just ending kind of just fizzled out for me. I didn't think it was that great. I
it
didn't
wasn't
think it
even the
was. It
ending.
was
I
not
think
scary to me at
it was
all. They
middle
had
on through.
like you know jump scare moments, but
Yeah, I
it
mean,
wasn't scary.
Mary's mom made me
It
jump
wasn't
more
scary.
than the actual monster itself.
I should have known when
Um,
I seen my homie took his kid there. Like
yeah, I mean, it's not.
when I saw that, I was like, oh.
It's not one of those.
So it's like
You know,
it wasn't scary like Obsession or Undertone.
coming off the hot trails of Obsession, man. That's
Obsession and Undertone.
it's almost like, you know how, like, you, like, either you win an award, or let's just say, like, you got to follow somebody that just kills it with a speech, or kills it with a set or something like that, and you got to follow that.
Yeah,
That's what Backrooms was.
that's
Backrooms
what.
was like the person that
And I had such high hopes for
had to follow such a
Backrooms.
heartwarming speech or something like that, and he
Yeah,
came out and was just like, you know what, man, thank y'all, peace. Like, it was literally just that. And it was like,
yeah.
damn, that was pretty bad to follow,
I really,
but
Backrooms had a lot of potential.
it had its
It
moments.
had a lot of
It had its
potential.
moments.
I am just very sad that it did not
Had
go
its
as
moments, and I just, not for nothing, man. The black man going insane. Yeah, I can kill that, but
yeah.
I can kill that. But hey, good for him.
Be careful.
He, good for him. He got his money, and you know, he's yeah, he's
Yeah,
living a good life right
it'll
now.
do its numbers because people want to see it, but
I mean, the
man,
first 2 weeks, it'll probably do its. No, I mean, hey, look, word of mouth, might deter. We will
word of
see.
mouth may deter. Depends.
But
I
people
mean,
might actually like it though. I
they
mean,
might agree with Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, if you like psychological thrillers and you don't like to be like scared, this will be perfect for you. If you like mind benders, this will be good. If you like weird movies and weird outcomes and left field type movies, because this was definitely left field, then you might enjoy this.
yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
I had high hopes for Backrooms. I thought it was going to be really scary. Thought it was going to be really twisty turny like Obsession was. It was not, but
and this one
it still looked good.
this one had better act or higher paid
Yeah, this
actors
one had
and known actors
yeah,
and stuff like that.
a few
So
people I've seen.
known
Yeah,
actors would wait, was Obsession made with A24 too?
I believe so.
Okay, I was just gonna say with a different whatever, but A24 is always like for me it's always like it's like a couple of hits and it's a few misses for
Well,
me.
yeah,
Like
it has
they do
its.
the unicorn John and stuff like
Yeah, yeah. They they
so
they
they got some misses in there. I will say it's not necessarily a miss, but
It's not
it
a
ain't a
hit.
home run either.
It's not a
It's a
hit.
single. It's
Because I was
in
highly
baseball
disappointed.
terms.
It's gonna be like a
Yeah, the hype kind of drops it
5.5
down.
for me, you
Ooh.
guys. It was a 6, and then after further contemplation, it's now a 5.5
Wow, she
for
said
me.
it was a 6, and then she said contemplate.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
5.5 for me.
hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 4, 4.5, 4.5.
4.5. So 5 out of 10 popcorn buckets, you guys. Yeah, I just think that with the lineup, I wouldn't put it with scary movies, because it's being outdone by several scary movies
It's
that
not
are
even a
already out.
thriller. It's more. It's just a
Um,
psychological
it's a psychological
drama.
mind bender, sci-fi
I
thriller,
say it's a drama.
sci-fi thriller, slight drama in there, yeah. Um, but it don't it shouldn't go in the lineup with scary movies because it's not a scary movie. I waited for so long for Backrooms. That's so crazy. I waited so long for this movie to come out. I was so waiting for this.
Yeah, the
Could
rollout was
not wait it.
crazy.
Like, anticipated
Just knowing what the
the F
game
out
was
of it.
about and all of that, it was gonna be a cool
So
experience.
dang y'all, poopy doop.
Yeah,
Made
Obsessions was the one that came out of nowhere. The one that I actually got
Obsession.
excited about. I was like, "Yo!"
Yeah,
I was as soon as I saw, it, I was
Obsession was
like,
the
"Yo,
blind side.
Obsession, bro!" And she was like,
Blind
"What?" And I was
side.
like, "Yes." And
Blind
then
side.
she was all on this, and I was like, "I was on it too." But yeah, I mean, marketing kind of made it a thing, and then
Yeah.
the fizzling of it
The
all.
whole idea of Backrooms and
Um,
the thought of it being scary, and
yeah,
yeah.
it kind of fizzled. Hopefully the next two that we're thinking of or excited to see will kind of hold up to expectations because
We will be
if
tuning in.
Obsession ends up blowing all of them out the water, it will be a thing.
Yep.
That it will be a talked about situation of
For
the year.
sure.
So we'll see.
We'll have yeah, our next review of movies will be coming very soon.
Uh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
very soon.
No, for sure.
And hopefully Popcorn Bucket. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys let us know what you think of the movie. We want to hear your thoughts on it because maybe I'm being too harsh on it, but
Hey,
wasn't for
man,
me. Wasn't for me.
cool little concept, just didn't.
It just didn't land
Execution
like
just was
it could have
lagging.
landed.
Didn't
So yeah, but let us know. And thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to see Backrooms, go for it. I would say wait until it comes out on video, but
it's better than a Mummy.
you're gonna do what you're gonna do. It's better than the Mummy. It's better than the Mummy, but
You know
not better
what?
than Obsession and
That's
Undertow
gonna be our
or Mortal Kombat.
that's gonna be our default. If it's not better than the Mummy, don't even bother.
Don't. Yeah. So like, because we've seen quite a few movies, so I would say starting from like top, I'm sure it's gonna be 1 and 2 are gonna be interchangeable because he likes Obsession, but 1 and 2 will be undertone in Obsession or Obsession and probably undertone for him. After that, Mortal Kombat, right? 3 as far
What are you
as
talking about for this year?
Yeah, for this year. Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
4 is what? Bone Temple.
Oh God.
I know. We seen any other ones? I feel like we've seen several.
We've seen a lot. I'm trying.
We'll come back. We'll come back to
Yeah,
that. But you
no.
guys, let us know what you think of the movie,
Hold on.
and
Bone Temple.
we'll come back to that list. He's like Bone Temple does not deserve to be that high.
28 whatever don't need to be in nothing. I
Terrible.
hate how they went, bro.
Terrible.
They
Check out
went
our other
from
reviews. You'll see why we're
went
like
from
this
cult
mentioning them.
classic to whatever the hell that is. I'm so upset, bro. Wow.
Y'all are funny. You're funny. I'm Marley Advised.
I'm X the Ghost.
And thank you for tuning in. And wait to see Backrooms. You can wait. Save your money. All right.
Yeah.